lads, so welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to day 8 of the Loft building series. So in today's video, it's about 3:30. This morning we got the second coat of the paint on, so that's going well. It's drying away there. So while that's drying, we have the skirting boards up here on the trestles. So they've been sitting here for ages, since, like you can see the dirt underneath it. They've been here since we started, when we brought all the stuff up and it was just sitting there. So we're cleaning it off. We're giving it just a run of sandpaper first. The dad's doing that, and then I am just giving it a run with this big brush to clean it off. So we'll set up a time lapse and we'll get to it. Okay, so we've got them all cleaned down and we're just putting on its primer, isn't it? Undercoat. So this goes on just before we put on the actual paint. So this goes on, and then when it's fully dry, I think it goes a bit like hairy or something, and then you have to sand it down again, and then you can put on your 1 or 2 coats of normal paint. So what we're just going to go with brilliant white. So this here is kind of like an off-white. So the skirting boards are going to be a brighter white than this. This is going to be a white room. So we'll set up a painting time lapse and we'll get to it. Right, so we've got all the undercoat on the skirting boards, and I've just measured out the length for the architrave, so we're going to do the same, so clean it and then paint it too. So let's go. Right, so we've got the architrave all undercoated and they're all dry now, so we are going to start with just the normal white paint on the skirting boards. So while Dad's doing that, I have to go out and find the chickens because they got out earlier. I'm not saying whose fault it was probably my sister's. I'm not going to say that on camera. Yeah, I just did it. But it's going to get dark soon, so I better do it because it's just stopped raining there, because I do not want to be going out in the dark in the lashing rain trying to look for these chickens, so we'll get to it. Okay, so they're all back in now. I don't know if you can see it, but they're all soaking wet. It's cold and miserable out here. So what happened is, it's not a great job, but what we usually have is just this rope, and it ties then this gate back here, so they just stay in the run and they can't get out. But the gate flipped back open because that wasn't tied, and they got out, but they're glad to get in now. They haven't got meal in a while, so they're happy out there. So hopefully none of them get a cold or anything, but it's real manky old day out here. It's really cold and wet and miserable. It's just been constantly raining the last while, and like if you see, like over here, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's gotten very, very wet. It's just like walking on a lake. Okay, so we have got all the chickens away, and we have started painting with this. It's deluxe pure white paint. Dulux. So I think it'll take 2 coats of that, won't it, on top of the undercoat. But it was sitting for a while, and it's an oil-based paint, so it's not great. But I don't know if you can see it there, but that's all. I'm not going to touch it because it's oil-based and it's hard to come off. That's all the layer that was on top of it, and there's all that oily stuff on it. So we just had to bait it with a screwdriver to get the hard shell off. But it's fine once it's on the inside of it. But that's one thing I suppose you don't have with the new water-based paint, is I think apparently it's easier to get off, and it's better for that. And that's good news for me, because I am very, very, very good at getting paint all over me, as anyone that knows me knows. Like this is just the water-based stuff, but like I picked that up from the wrong end. I can't help getting paint all over me, so I'm a messy man. But yeah. Right, so we're back the next morning, and the dad got these all painted last night. Still a wee bit sticky, but they're going to be drying away for today. Today is Monday. Yeah, last night was Sunday, obviously. So we won't be doing anything today, obviously, because I'll be in school. I'm wearing a school uniform. So we will let these dry for a day. There's a hard smell of paint up here. So we'll let these dry, and then I think what we'll be doing is, I don't know if we're going to we have the door. Yeah, so we need to cut the door to size. That's it there. So the door, it'll be going up here. And I don't know if we'll put the skirtings and the architraves on first, or the door, but we'll get to that in the next video anyway. So that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye. Just before we end today's video, I'm over at the chickens, and I found we have an intruder coming in, and it looks like he has a burrow in there, whatever he is. So we're going to put the trail camera down and see what's getting in.